Hello and welcome to another episode of Who They Are, where we truly discuss who are the characters. So, I haven't done this in a while. You're probably not gonna see this until I'm guessing around next year. If not December, it's already December, but for me, it could be January actually. So, if it's around there, happy New Year's, happy holidays, is what I meant. But yeah, we have to go to photos and see what I've been working on, alright? So, of course, there's Wantaro Spy. The literal, I don't know why I like this guy. It's just, his original design had the same charm that this one has. Wantaro Smart is a wise and clever. He's very smart. He sounds apathetic, and didn't care, he doesn't care about anyone or anything, but he's very kind. He's nice and he's a great survivor. And he's pretty mysterious. So, Wantaro was hated by almost every single student when he was a kid. By everyone, including the teachers, because of his callousness and his callous remarks about everyone and everything, and how easy the tests are, and everything, how easy school is. No stress within his voice. And he jokes around about how he basically calls the teachers out for being a disappointment. He's disappointed in the teachers and calls students idiots. But he doesn't really think much about it. He's not actively trying to be mean. He just thinks of that as hey, he just thinks of them as extra words. He doesn't see them as offensive or anything. But despite all of that, he also has a girl that wants to become friends with him. So that kind of worked into his personality and how he learned how to care, how to show it, but he's still pretty bad at it. So basically we have an callous individual right here who is very smart. I would say book smart, but it doesn't feel accurate, you know? He doesn't involve himself within relationships often because, nobody wants to be around him. He doesn't know why. He just sees his jokes of just that, jokes. But yet everyone's just so aggressive to him, so I guess that's another reason why he's not that involved with anyone. And he has, over the years, developed some wisdom on how how others need to treat each other, how he needs to be better, who he needs to be with, and how he needs to, work things out. Because they're not going to work out on their own, alright? Yeah, he's a pretty blandish character, I'm not gonna lie. And, of course, I'm gonna have to add some certain things. If he's gonna be the protagonist, maybe he could be like a fake protagonist. Like, maybe he goes on for a few chapters, then boom, he dies. I wonder how he would die. Like, so since he's so bland, there's not really much that you can get from him. Maybe, like, I don't know what could represent callousness. Oh, maybe. Alright, hear me out. This sounds weird, but what if he gets into his proper execution on how it would reflect on his character is, like, maybe there's these cold, soulless creatures going after him, running, trying to bite, scratch at, gouge out every single organ that he has. As he tries to fight back, as he tries to run away, he tries to kick back, he tries every single option until he's on the ground screaming in agony. That's how he finally knows, well, how it is to feel. He doesn't really get to feel that often. Usually, people are just, like, it's not that he doesn't care about people, he just is trying to feel. So let's just say he's trying to feel something. Yeah, this one's new, but it's the 10th episode, so we might as well add something new. So, he's trying to feel something, is that it? This seemed very... I thought I would have had a lot more to go over. Let me check if there's, like, any past content. There's probably some past content in here, but let me, check. Wantaro spots. Oh wait, there's a character reveal. Hold on, let me check. No, I already told you. It starts off with him being hated by almost every single student when he was a kid. So basically he's callous and he's trying to overcome callousness. I think that's unique to a story. Like, he's not trying to feel something, he's trying to, he's trying to overcome his callousness. Isn't that too similar though? He's trying to be less callous, I mean, is he? Cause like, of course you don't have to be like, of course you have to care about stuff, right? You can't always be that callous, but maybe it could be a cruel message on how people don't care about others. Like, maybe we can make it so that others think he's nice, but he just doesn't care. He acts nice, but in his heart, he's just uncaring. He's wise, but not in the heart. He is wise, but not in the heart. Next character, please. Mr. Knight himself. Because I don't know what I was thinking about for his last name. That's the last name you want, to be honest. He is an owner of a channel that covers information about all types of killers, fictional and non-fictional. He is a person that has made dozens of theories about killers and has been correct 80% of the time. He's very talkative. He's, again, clever and smart, if not one of the smarter ones in his universe. He's Australian, and he's pretty cocky. So, what I was thinking about this one was, like, with all of the the fictional attributes that I've added into these stories, like, super wicked killers, super powered phones, barbers with different inventions to help them make haircuts, a journalist who has what do they have? Oh yeah, they have a hair comb that shoots unbreakable red puppet master strings. So with all this craziness, there has to be someone that, covers all of it. And they gain money from all of it. Although they are cocky, they try not to be too cocky, right? So they don't really, all they do, they give money to their friends and family, right? They've also been debating on, well, they have done other things but also, it was also for the public eye. So, there's that. I had him have this hacker look, if you know what I'm saying. Has this hacker look. He looks like a girl, but he's a man. We're not having it. I just don't. I don't know how to write trans characters, to be honest. So I don't even want to act like this narrative. I don't even want to make a narrative until I actually become friends with one and understand who they are. I don't, because right now I just don't. I'm gonna be honest, because unless you're trans, you don't understand them truly. You're not looking through people's lenses, and that's the point of writing. You're looking through characters' lenses that you can't look through. Whether it being they're, you're watching a book about you're reading a book about a godlike entity, or you're reading a book about a man in the 18th century. It's like, I feel like the whole reason for creative writing and why it exists is to explore the endless possibilities of what if. And even though they've already been explored, there's still combinations that we can remaster and try and rebuild, try and give those ideas a new shade of paint. And yeah, so to be honest, there's not that much to go for. Like, I don't know, like, this is one of the characters who's alright. So I also have a story for him. He's not the protagonist. He's going to be a supporting character to Mr. Lenore. So he invites Lenore to like a whole ceremony, and then something happens in said ceremony. I feel like there should be like a certain game that initiates there, so they can get some character development. It would be interesting if they died, though, right? Even if they died, there's still 20 years there's still decades worth of backstory that can be explored in the future. So anyone's expendable. That's what I wanted you guys to know. So I still don't know what to add, though. They are a channel that, well, maybe they want to be the channel. I don't know how that will work, but maybe they just want to be the channel itself. Even though they own it, they're not really controlling all the decisions and all the, like, there's like different, well, that would only, there's like different bosses for different types of things within the channel, right? There's a boss for art direction. There's a boss for, well, there's a boss for like the quality of all of it. There's a boss for, like, you get the point, right? There's a boss for every single thing that goes into each video. And he, because of his ego, feels like he wants to be the channel again. And he feels like that's one of his mistakes that he made. He shouldn't have made the channel his, like, he doesn't regret making the channel, of course. Like, who would? With all of the people that he has helped and how much fun he had doing it, he would do it again 100 times over. But that being said, the way that he handled it, he wished he could have done it better. So what we're gonna say is he wanted to be the channel again. Alright. Next. Okay. We're just gonna go right here. Who is this character? This character's name is... It's all the way here. Oh my god, I can't even... Okay, Miss Official. They are rival Sharon's main sidekick, and she admires what he has done and wants to be like him. They're extremely kind, they're smart. They look on the positive side of things, and they are a police officer who wants to help the world be a better place. So pretty much, she's a moral compass. That admiration could be used though. Because I want to make good characters, but grayish and evil characters are so much more complicated and more layers and more... They're more... To be frank, they're more interesting. Like, good characters can be interesting, it's just like, it's harder to do it. That's my opinion though. Anyways, let's go on to... Yeah, I don't know, like, maybe their admiration just corrupts them. They just do whatever it takes for their leader. No. Slowly but surely. And rival Sharon, if you weren't here for it, well, we haven't really made one for him. Rival Sharon is, well, the antagonist, so you know that the admiration's gonna get betrayed and, well, it's gonna get used and betrayed, pretty much, so let's just do this. Okay. Master Katana himself, my man. Oh, my man. This guy's just has no story whatsoever. But I'm really wondering what I can do with this guy. There's a lot that I can do with him. I just haven't really thought of it before. He resides within the Dr. Mana universe. Yeah, they're in Dr. Mana's universe. They are... God, I have so many characters, it's so hard, man. That's what she said. Yeah, they're just a fast ninja and samurai. Maybe they're too devoted to their job. Like, they just get this addiction from being this strong. They're addicted to their own strength. And maybe for some reason or some way, it gets taken away. It's not like they're egotistical, no, they're just wanting to become stronger and stronger, and they like it. So, what I'll say is they're addicted to their own strength. To their own strength. And that's gonna do it, you guys. So please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Tell me, what did you guys enjoy within this series? Like this there's gonna be another video about next series of, not the next series, no, like the next characters in this week, so be prepared for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.